Alright, Chef Nooner here with the RoboCoo food processor. RoboCoo, the brand, food processor, the type of equipment. Sometimes things become famous enough that their name becomes synonymous with a piece of machinery. In this case, a RoboCoo, kind of just like Kleenex when you're asking for a facial tissue, or Coke when you want to pop. Right? So with this one, we have the base, again, secure motor. Please make sure you pick up with 2 hands. This is a relatively expensive piece of equipment. Once we have our base, we've got our well, which our well is going to go on with the handle towards you. I'm doing this in reverse. We're going to start on the slide, and then it clicks into place. You can see maybe here in the front, there's a little safety mechanism that needs to be secured. Base in. We then use our blade attachment. That goes in. Make sure that goes all the way down. If you set it in, it might not drop, but all the way down to the bottom. And then our lid. There's a couple ways to use this. I'm going to show you a trick with garlic here first. I like to start with it empty. Go ahead and turn it on. Perfectly chopped garlic. The reason I like to start with garlic with it running and go on the top is that way it kind of doesn't stick to the sides. When the food does stick to the sides, however, we want to go ahead and use a rubber spatula when the machine is off and go ahead and just scrape those sides down. This is a good opportunity for me to add the rest of my ingredients. I've just got some onions and peppers here. I'm making a little sofrito. We want to make sure we don't overload this, and we kind of sometimes need to give the ingredients a pre-cut or pre-chop, cut them up into smaller pieces. So with my ingredients in, my lid, I'll notice here there's a small little angle piece that's going to be important here because it's going to slide and click that safety into place. There's a little pin here, pushes down the safety and lets us know that it's good to use. From there, I'm going to go ahead and do what we call jogging or pulsing this. And so I start and I stop. I start and I stop. And the reason we do that is just so the product inside doesn't get kind of mashed or pureed against the side. This is going to kind of allow things to settle back down and then allow us to give them a good chop. You never want to operate a piece of equipment by turning it on and walking away to go do something. When you're operating a piece of equipment like this, we need to be fully engaged in what we're doing. So I'm not going anywhere or doing multiple things. I'm going to go ahead and open that up again, scrape down those sides. Now, while not ideal for doing knife cuts, it does allow us to do a kind of a bulk prep on some chopping that we're not worried about the physical appearance. So there we have it. This is a nice little sofrito, a base for some beans I'm going to make. You could do other things in here like pesto that you want to puree. You could do purees in here as well. It doesn't work quite as well as a blender, but it certainly has its purposes.